Hi, everyone. Welcome back to God's Whispers, a place where we take the time to pause and reflect on the word of the Lord. Today I'm going to be speaking about the letter of James, chapter 1, verses 1 through 11. It starts off addressed to the 12 tribes of dispersion, which, according to what I've read, means the people of Israel living outside of Palestine. It most likely represents the church as the new Israel and refers to Jewish Christian communities in Palestine, Syria, and elsewhere in the area. He's not writing abstract theology. He's writing to scattered believers who are facing real hardship, social pressure, economic struggle, and uncertainty. And he opens up with something that sounds a little bit surprising in my mind when he says, "My brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of any kind, consider it nothing but joy, because you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance. And let endurance have its full effect, so that you may mature, complete, lacking in nothing. If any of you is lacking in wisdom, ask God, who gives to all generously and ungrudgingly, and it will be given to you. But ask in faith, never doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of sea, driven and tossed by the wind. For the doubter, being double-minded and unstable in every way, must not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Let the believer who is lowly boast in being raised up, and the rich in being brought low, because the rich will disappear like a flower in the field. For the sun rises with its scorching heat and withers the field. Its flower falls, and its beauty perishes. It's the same with the rich. In the midst of a busy life, they will wither away." At first glance, it might seem unrealistic, but James isn't saying that the trial itself is joyful. He's pointing to what those trials can produce: perseverance. And perseverance forms something steady inside of us, a kind of spiritual maturity that can't be rushed. So on a Monday, I feel like this is perfect, because many of us may begin the week already feeling stretched. Responsibilities, some type of quiet stress, unknowns of what's going to happen. And James reminds us that growth often happens exactly in those places. Then he shifts to something very practical. If you lack any wisdom, ask God. Not earn it, not prove yourself first. Just ask. Because God gives generously. God isn't reluctant with his wisdom. He isn't measuring whether we deserve clarity, just gives generously, especially when we ask with trust. And the other line that I thought was pretty interesting was talking about when he said double-minded or unstable, pulled in two directions. When life feels uncertain, we can become divided internally, half anxious, half trusting. And James invites us towards feeling steady, not feeling perfect, but steady in our trust. And he gently talks about wealth and status too, reminding us that the earthly possessions are temporary. Whether we're high or low, everything fades, except in what's rooted with God. I feel like that's very reassuring. The week ahead may hold pressures, but perseverance grows slowly. Wisdom is available. It's not about conquering the week, it's about beginning with openness. So journal prompts would be, what current challenges might actually be shaping perseverance in me? And where do I need God's wisdom this week? And then finally, in what area of my life do I feel internally divided or unstable? I hope that this passage was encouraging to you, and if it was, please give it a like and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe so you can continue to hear God's whispers.